Yes, good evening, USA, International, Canada, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. This is your man G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, YouTuber, host with the most, misunderstood lonely nomad, the man who holds the back doors of the Q5 and N24 buses, unstoppable independent podcaster, and of course, Queens, New York native of Laurelton, Queens, New York. And you're rocking and hanging out with me on the 303rd episode of Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue podcast. That's right, episode 303. 303. We're live and direct from StreamYard and YouTube, and alongside of myself is the Instagram live feed of the podcast show page. Make sure you turn your notifications on the gram so you could know when I'll be on Instagram live recording episodes. All right. And and of course, without further ado, if you are new to the channel and you miss any new or previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry. All you gotta do is grab that subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page of G Money Stacks 555 for more live video episodes. And along with grabbing the notification the notification bell along with alerts so you can know when each episode is going to be recorded live via live stream. So hold on a sec. Yes, as I was saying, make sure you grab make sure you leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and the topics being discussed. Of course, there's going to be more video content and previous more video content, new and previous episodes, and of course, be sure to listen, stream, watch the episodes in case you miss any of them. Don't worry, and you can also download the episodes. Not only do that, but also add the podcast to your playlist on every streaming platform, including Spotify for podcasters. There's there's Castbox FM. There's Amazon Music. There's Odyssey. There's Audible, iHeartRadio, and of course YouTube as well, and wherever streaming platforms you get your podcasts. All right, that way you can get the notification on which each episode will be dropping. All right, and tell a friend to another friend, and I'll handle the rest at the end of this podcast recording. All right, so without further ado, oh, by the way, before I forget, before I forget, before I forget, if you like to support um this show right here and along with the other shows that I do whatsoever, more you're more than welcome to actually you're more than welcome to actually make a donation to either my Cash App or my PayPal. My Cash App is G Money Stacks 555 dollar sign G Money Stacks 555, or my PayPal, which is G Money Stacks in Queens, New York. All right. Now remember, the money that you're donating goes to me. It doesn't go to YouTube. Okay, just to let you know, FYI. So now that I got out the way, um, what do you say? Hang on one second. what do you say we go to our first segment right here, which is the New York Mass Transit Files right here, man. All right. Um, let's get into it right here. Um, right here, right now. All right. And I hope everybody had a great weekend, everyone at home. Um, and of course, I will be talking about well, I'm not gonna have time to actually talk about the Thanksgiving thing in this episode, but probably in the future episode I'll talk about that. Um anyway, let's get to this right now. All right. First transit news that we need to talk about here is um let's see. Yes. So this is from masstransitmag.com. So here's what's happening here. Um, a hold on a minute here. Here's what's happening here. What the hell? Give me 1 second here. One second here. Um. All right. So, um, a Metropolitan Transportation Authority depot in Queens saw 17 overhead electric bus chargers installed as work progresses on a multi-year project to integrate electric buses into MTA's network. The paragraphs installed at the MTA depot, along with a project for the Niagara Frontier Transportation Authority in Buffalo, New York, are the first pantograph bus chargers in depots installed in the Northeast. MTA has committed to deploying 100% zero emissions bus fleet by 2040. The charger installation is part of a multi-year plan to deploy 60 zero emission buses throughout the MTA system to serve New York City's five boroughs. New York City Transit Senior Vice President of Buses, Frank Anicaro, said buses move over 1.5 million people daily, taking cars off the road and getting New Yorkers where they need to go. Don't know about that one. These pantograph dispensers will help the MTA deliver on the promise of a zero emissions fleet by 2040 and reinforce the MTA as a leader in the fight against climate change. Give me a break. New York State Power Authority is managing the first phase of the project, which includes the overseeing the design, permitting, and procurement processes, managing construction, commissioning, and warranty for the project. The first phase will see the installation of 67 total overhead and cable dispensers for New York City Transit at depots in Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Brooklyn. The pantographs installed recently were at the Grand Avenue Bus Depot and Central Maintenance Facility. A quote, working with the Metropolitan Transportation Authority to electrify the nation's largest bus fleet supports New York's goal to transition public buses, reduces greenhouse gas emissions, and enables better air quality for vulnerable communities in close proximity to transportation facilities and beyond. The New York Power Authority is proud to work with the MTA to reshape. Yes, reshape and decarbonize public transit in urban areas and inspire other municipalities to follow suit. This work is truly transformative for mass transportation, and once again, New York is leading the way, said New York State Power Authority President and CEO Justin E. Um, um, Driscoll. The $54 million project involves reconstructing the bus depot to accommodate the overhead pantograph dispensers and specific lanes for electric buses to charge. Installations of another 32 overhead and cable dispensers will begin within the next month at the Kingsbridge Depot in Manhattan, which primarily serves the Bronx and Charleston Depot in Staten Island. Deployment of several cable chargers are also underway. Hmm. All work is set to be complete by mid 2024. Well, good luck with that one. Installing electric bus chargers is a major step in the MTA's ambitious plan to transition to a zero emissions bus by bus fleet by 2040. Mass transit is the antidote to climate change, and I want to thank Governor Kathy Hochul for her leadership in ensuring the MTA become a model transit system, said the MTA chair and CEO General Lever. Hmm. And okay. Up next is hang on a second. Up next is yes. So the city council wants to set deadlines for the Department of Transportation to repave city streets to 2 weeks, despite the objections of city hall officials who say the bill would lead to unreliable flim flam road work. A majority of the council's 51 members have added their names to intro Intro 905, sponsored by Brooklyn Council member Justin Brennan, which would compel the DOT to finish all street resurfacing projects within 2 weeks of initiation. For projects take take longer, as many do, the DOT um, have to notify the surrounding community of the expected project timeline and the reasons for the delay. It's in no way requiring the agency to actually do the work, says Staten Island Council member David Carr at a transportation oversight hearing on Tuesday. We require you to do the work or inform the community stakeholders that there's going to be a delay. But the DOT is less than enthused with the bill, with reps arguing it doesn't account for the fact that the projects often don't solely include repaving the street. Margaret Forgion, DOT's first deputy commissioner, told lawmakers on Tuesday that if projects solely included milling or removing the surface layer of asphalt from a street and repaving with a fresh coat of blacktop, the projects could the projects likely could be done in 2 weeks. But when the DOT resurfaces roads, it must be coordinate with the utilities running the complex jumble of transmission lines underneath a given street to avoid costly and dangerous errors. Oftentimes, utilities will discover issues underground that require a longer term road closure period, said Forgion. Sometimes we find a water leak. Sometimes there is a minor gas leak, which is actually an excellent time to find that, said Forgion. Because that work can be done before the road is quickly repaired, and that problem potentially grows worse and could present a safety issue down the line. Addressing those issues while road work is ongoing anyway forestalls the need to dig up the road again later once a problem arises, she said. I'd much rather they take a few extra days and repair the street right for safety reasons, and also not come back in 6 months, a year, 2 years, and dig up that fresh road again, said Forgion. I would much rather ask the public for patience on the milled roadway than have them in a few years get back a lousier street. Regular repaving of roadways is a necessary government function to keep them from falling into disrepair. Only 76.9% of city roads have pavement rated good, according to the most recent mayor's management report, a compendium of citywide agency performance. The, c- the city repaved 1,200 miles of roadway in the last fiscal year, according to the report. The city filled 8,000 fewer potholes in 2023 than in 2022, and nearly 25% fewer than in 2019, the fiscal year before the slamdemic, according to the report. The Adams administration has a- attributed this decline to there being a smaller number of potholes to fix. But like other agencies, DOT is grappling with hundreds of vacancies in key positions, slowing progress on street improvements. Many of the vacancies are hard to fill. Those pursuing an apprenticeship as a roadway inspector at DOT, for instance, must undergo 6 months of training and will only make $33,000 per year, according to Deputy Commissioner for Sidewalks and Inspection Management, Leon Hayward. Okay. Um, all right. We got a little bit of a little depressing news of an actor from 8 Mile who passed away recently. Um get into it right here with let's get into it right here with hang on a second. All right, chatting on the jazz. Let's go. All right. Um okay. Unfortunately, we have a passing of an actor from 8 Mile. Um and this is from Entertainment Weekly. The actor known as Nashawn Breedlove, the actor and rapper best known for his performance in 2002's 8 Mile, died on Sunday at age 46. His cause of death is unknown. Breedlove played a rapper named Lotto in 8 Mile, a member of Detroit rap group The Free World, who battles Eminem's Jimmy at the climax of the film. Ooh, wow. That's very unfortunate. You know what I mean? Very unfortunate. Yeah, that part too. Um, yes. So Lotto famously insults Jimmy by comparing him to that dude from Leave It to Beaver during his freestyle. Jimmy ultimately defeats Lotto before moving on to face Papa Doc, played by Anthony Mackie. Under his stage name Ox, Breedlove also appeared on the soundtrack of the 2001 film The Wash, starring Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, performing on the song Don't Talk Shit. TMZ first reported the news saying that Breedlove died in his sleep at his home in New Jersey. The actor's mother, Patricia A. Breedlove, confirmed it on Facebook on Tuesday. It is with a heavy heart that I shared the news of my beloved son, Nashawn Breedlove's passing, she wrote, noting that many knew him by his alias Lotto and Ox, a name that echoed his resilience and determination. She shared of the latter. You must mean letter. Nashawn was a rapper, singer, songwriter, and actor. No one could deny his talent. Um, Nashawn's departure from this world has felt an immense void in my life, one that words cannot fully express. The actor's mother continued, I can't put into words the pain and hurt that I feel. He was not just my son, he was a remarkable man whose character and strength inspired all who crossed his path. So SIP to Nashawn Breedlove. Okay, we got some more terrible, serious stories to talk about here. This one in particular is involving a newly released footage shows the moment a Jack in the Box drive-through worker shot at a family of three, including a 6-year-old girl and her pregnant mother, after an argument over curly fries. Really? Really? You really gonna stoop that low over curly fries? Come on, man. Really though? Really? The fast food employee identified in legal papers as Alania Ford whipped her gun out and fired at the car carrying the family as the driver sped away during the March 2021 dispute. Surveillance footage shows, according to an ongoing lawsuit that was filed last year. Okay, there's more. There is more to this story. Yes. So seconds before shots rang out, Ford furiously, hang on a second here. Yes, Ford furiously threw ketchup packets and other items at the driver, identified as the pregnant woman's husband, Anthony Ramos. Ramos then tossed items back at the worker while another employee tried to intervene at the Houston location, according to the footage. After the shocking shooting, Ford walked away and then returned to the window where she casually cleaned up the mess, the footage shows. The footage is part of a 2022 lawsuit filed against Jack in the Box and Ramos. Ramos and his wife are seeking more than $1 million in damages. Hmm. Okay. Let me see. Yes, so the violence was sparked when Ramos drove up to the eatery after picking up his wife and child from the airport. Ramos, a Florida resident, um, was there to help restore power in the Lone Star State city in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey, and his pregnant wife and daughter flew from Miami to meet him there. The incident shook the family up so much that plaintiff Anthony Ramos quit his contracting job in the Houston area and returned to Florida, the lawsuit states. Not This is a different Anthony Ramos, folks. This is not the actor I'm talking about here. This is a different one. The plaintiff saw that after he received his order from Ford, it was missing curly fries, leading to this escalating argument, the lawsuit states. Ford was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, according to the lawsuit. She later pleaded guilty to misdemeanor deadly conduct, according to the legal papers provided by the family's lawyer. Um, Jack in the Box needs to do background checks on employees so as not to expose their customers to someone who would attempt to kill them. The family's lawyer, Random L. Cal- Callanan, said in a statement, "These rage cases are getting out of hand in Houston." Yep, I agree. I actually agree with this, man. Like, why? Like, do you know what's crazy though? This is not even crazier than this. If you think that's crazy, wait till we get to this next topic involving the NBA, involving the NBA and stuff. And normally I don't talk sports on here, but because Ice Cube is part of the subject, I have to get into it here. So, and this is from the New York Post. The National Basketball Association is reportedly being investigated by federal authorities for allegedly pressuring its owners, players, advertisers, and partner television networks not to do business with a competing league fronted by rapper Ice Cube. The Justice Department's antitrust division is looking into claims raised by officials involved in Big Three, a three-on-three basketball league that largely features retired NBA players. The Wall Street Journal reported Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Why? Why with these biases bullshit, man? Like seriously? My gosh. My gosh, man. Like seriously? How long this has been going on? I'm not too sure. How stupid can you be, man? You know? Man, this is crazy, man. Hmm. I would be angry at this too. Shit. That part too, man. I would be angry as hell, man, if I was Ice Cube, man, with all the bullshit the NBA is doing. Oh my gosh. All right, let's continue with this. Let's continue. Um, oh boy. Um, hang on. Wait for this to load. Yes, so um Big Three executives met with DOJ officials in Washington, D.C. in January to flesh out their claims that the NBA was violating federal antitrust law, according to the journal. Excuse me, the journal. Sources told the journal that the Justice Department is looking to ascertain certain whether the NBA has pressured its owners from investing in the nascent Big Three. The investigation, which was first revealed last week by the news site TMZ, is looking into whether the NBA leaned on its advertisers and TV partners to shun Big Three. The NBA has denied claims that it has sought to keep its own players from participating in Big Three events, which was co-founded by the former NWA rapper and popular actor of the Friday franchise. So far, just one active NBA player, Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics, has taken part in the Big Three game, competing in last summer's All-Star contest. Um, Current NBA players have reportedly expressed a desire to participate in Big Three games, but Ice Cube's league suspects that they have been dissuaded from doing so. Big game, no, excuse me, Big Three games take place in the summertime during the NBA's off season. Um, NBA rules prohibit owners from holding any direct or indirect financial interest in another non-NBA basketball team or league. The league's referees have also allegedly been told that they are not to officiate any Big Three games. The Post has sought comment from the NBA. Contact information for Big Three was not immediately available. The Justice Department declined to comment. Mike Bass, a spokesperson for the NBA, told TMZ last week that the claims of antitrust violations are not true. We have been supportive of the Big Three since its inception, but we declined to invest. Bass said the league has attracted former NBAers, including Rashard Lewis and Corey Maggott. The NBA legends such as Julius Irving, Gary Payton, and Rick Barry have coached teams, as have former Knicks forward Charles Oakley and women's hoops Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman. If the NBA is in violation of antitrust law, it could face significant fines from the federal government. The NBA isn't the only professional sports league that has come under scrutiny for alleged antitrust violations. Two minor league baseball teams have asked the Supreme Court to strike down a Major League Baseball rule that they say is part of sweeping immunity that has shielded the MLB from antitrust liability for more than a century. Minor league baseball teams Tri-City Valley Cats and Norwich Sea Unicorns filed the legal challenge in September in a bid to revive their claims against professional baseball. The minor league teams represented by uh, no Wheel, Wheel, um, Gottschall, and Manges contend that MLB's restructuring in 2020, restricting how many minor league teams can be affiliated with professional clubs, should not be immune from antitrust liability. Um, the 2020 reshuffling at the heart of the case cut the number of minor league affiliates from 160 to 120 and blocked major league teams from affiliating with more than 4 minor league clubs. The Biden Justice Department filed briefs in the trial and um, appellate courts supporting the minor league teams. DOJ has also been investigating the PGA Tour after it merged with Saudi-backed rival LIV Golf. Shit, that's wow. This is crazy, man. This is very, very, very crazy, and sorry to hear that he's been going through this. Um, but not as crazy as this next story. Yeah, this next story is about Mario Lopez, who is livid about Skittles, livid about banning Skittles. Let me fill you in on this. So, Mario Lopez, according to TMZ, is pissed that the Golden State is focusing on healthier candy instead of other issues he finds far more pressing, and he's letting his followers know about it publicly. The longtime extra host fumed over Governor Gavin Newsom recently signing AB 418 into law, which has become known as the Skittles ban, although that's a little misleading over what this actually requires in California going forward. And he says crime is through the roof, worst drug epidemic ever, and homelessness at an all-time high in California. Let's focus on Skittles. Ha. Yeah. Right. Essentially, the law requires companies selling food in the state to remove certain additives, which California now deems harmful. One of the big ticket chemicals being targeted is red dye 3, prominently found in Skittles, and corporations have until 2027 to get their act together. Um, That's not how it's been advertised, though. Many are falsely peddling this new law as an outright ban of Skittles, and it seems ML got ticked off over social media headlines. Excuse me. Jeez, Louise, man, are you serious? Like, why? I don't get it. I really, really, really don't get it, man. I really don't get it, man. That just screams. That screams like a red flag to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a red flag. That's a red flag for me, man. Um, yeah. Oh no! All right. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's continue this. Oh my gosh. Um. So. Let me see. So he writes in quote, crime is through the roof, worst drug epidemic ever, and homelessness at an all-time high in California. Let's focus on Skittles. Mario's criticism actually got a lot of praise in the comments, with folks saying he was right to point out the priorities seem out of whack. Others, however, noted that this is actually a good thing and will help Californians safer in the long run. They've been a number there's there have been a number of concerns over these now banned additives in food which were never approved by the FDA to begin with, including cancer fears. So, in other words, Mario can still have his Skittles if he wants them. Not that he looks like he eats much of them anyway. Tasting the rainbow ain't going anywhere. Um, do you think Governor Newsom's new Skittles ban is a good idea? No, it's not. No, it's not. And I actually agree with him. Um, I actually agree with him because this guy is a fucking numbskull. Okay, he's a fucking numbskull. Like, what this Skittles got to do? What the hell's going on with homelessness and all over the world or whatever case scenario may be, man? Like seriously, man. But I do agree with Mario Lopez on this one, man. The Skittles band is so corny to me, man, and it's whack. Yes. All right. Now on to some non-candy band news. Let's get into it right here. Let's see. Let's see. Um let's see. Um okay, so hold on a second. Let's get into something also that's snack related, but there's a holiday behind it though. Um, hang on a second. Let me just look for the thing. Let me just look for this actually. Hang on. Hang on a second. Need to hang on. I will say, out of all the governors, including Governor Newsom, Governor Newsom is the biggest basket case of a governor ever. And this is why I will never live in California, man. They always got these crazy ass dumb laws, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll say I'll I'll just say this, man. I that's what I wanted to say though, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. Although sometimes I do sometimes have a little bit of Skittles and stuff, but it like for me, I'll have that maybe once in a while. Anyway, let's get to another topic here involving National Pretzels Day. And of course, obviously, the name of the episode is Each of Us Love Pretzels, our favorite snack. Yes. So let's get into it right here. Um, okay, so if you love a pretzel, then National Pretzel Day on April 26th is the day for you. Pretzels, somewhat surprisingly, got their start in the Catholic Church. Sometime around the 7th century AD, monks presented their students with treats of baked dough twisted in the shape of crossed arms. I remember those pretzels back in the day, man. At the time, crossing one's arms was the traditional posture for prayer. Not only that, but pretzels made from water, flour, and salt were also the perfect food for Lent when meat, dairy, and eggs were prohibited. Oh gosh. So there you have some National Pretzel Day history with a twist. So, okay, so when is National Pretzel Day 2024? So the delicious not loop snack we all love is enjoyed on National Pretzel Day on April 26th. Now we go to the history of National Pretzels Day. The origin of the pretzel dates back to 7th century Catholic churches. The rules of abstinence and fasting during Lent were much stricter than today, forbidding Catholics from consuming dairy, eggs, or meat. This led to the creation of pretzels, which were the perfect food to eat without violating any rules, and they were easy to prepare. The unique knotted shape of pretzels became a symbol of union in Switzerland in 1614, with weddings of royal couples featuring pretzels to represent the bond of matrimony. According to legend, this may also be where we get the phrase tying the knot from. The shape of a pretzel is also thought to signify join hands during prayer. Tying a knot. Oh man, tying the knot, man. Oh man. Anyway, sorry, I had to do a little adjustment of the volume and stuff. So as long as you can hear me, folks. So yeah. So today's pretzels are enjoyed as a snack and are a popular item on concession stands at carnivals, um, char charcuterie boards, and all types of events. Hard pretzels are a relatively new invention considered to have been first created in Pennsylvania by German immigrants. For this reason, pretzels are so loved in Pennsylvanians that the governor of Pennsylvania, Ed Randall, established April 26th as National Pretzel Day in 2003. Also, Pennsylvanians eat more pretzels per capita than any other state in the United States. Wow. Oh shit. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's take a look at the timeline of National Pretzel Day. Um so 610 AD, many believe that the pretzel was created by an Italian monk who reward children for learning their prayers. 17th century. Well, it looks like a heart. The intertwined loops of the pretzel symbolize love in some parts of the world. 1800s, pretzels go global. Swiss and German immigrants introduced the pretzel to North America. 1850, open for business. The first proper pretzel bakery opens in Lit Lightis, Pennsylvania. All right, so pretzels by the numbers. $550 million, the annual worth of the pretzel industry in the United States. Ooh. Wow, interesting. They making a lot of money off of this shit though. Wow. Wow. Um yeah, pretzels is actually one of my favorite snacks too, which I will buy in a couple of days actually. So we'll see about that. Um so yeah. $550 million is a lot actually. Anyway, 1.5 pounds, the average consumption of pretzels by the average American per year. 1993, the year when Philadelphia opened owned, a privately run pretzel museum. Wow, a museum about pretzels. Wow. 1850, the year when hard pretzels were first introduced in the United States. 12, the number of times more that pretzels are consumed by the average Philadelphian as opposed to the national average. Okay. So, National Pretzel Day activities go Bavarian. Oh shit. Did you need an excuse to head to your nearest um beer garden? You have one now. What better way to showcase pretzels than with some good mustard, beer, and friends? Pretzel crawl. Chances are there are many restaurants and bars in your area showing off their pretzel prowess. Why not make a night of it and test out the local options? DIYP. Watch one of the many YouTube videos and make your own pretzels. You'll be left feeling very satisfied at the end. Um, their original name, pretzels were originally named um Bracelle after the Latin term for little arms. The best of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania produces 80% of the country's hard and soft pretzels. Uh, a month-long celebration. October is celebrated as National Pretzels Month. The first pretzel bakery, Julius Sturgis, opened the first commercial pretzel bakery in um, Light- Lightis, Pennsylvania in 1861. Pretzel accident. President George W. Bush was eating a pretzel in the White House when he choked and lost consciousness in 2002. Damn. Damn, son. Why we love National Pretzel Day, you ask? One word: carbs. There's something so satisfying about the carb carb B insides. The toothsome exterior crust, the crunchy salt on top. Pretzels bring together a bunch of taste sensations that make it a very enjoyable snack any time of the day. Two words, dipping sauce. Pretzels are just fun to eat, hard or soft, and on their own, but they really go to the next level when you pair them with things like peanut butter, um, which is understandable. Cheese sauce, mustard, and chocolate, very understandable. And and of course, let's not forget white chocolate. I actually had something. I had white chocolate pretzels before. Actually, it's pretty good. Um, they are cheap too. Most pretzels, wherever you are, don't cost more than $5. Whether you are at the park, office, or mall, this handy snack can power you through the day. Wow. So $5, right? Interesting. Sorry. Yes. It sounds like a fun snack to have, actually. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, folks. All right. National Pretzel Day dates. This year was on a Thursday. Um, Next year, 2024 will be Friday, April 26th. The year after will be Saturday, April 26th, which is 2025. Um, 2026, Sunday, April 26th, Monday, April 26th, 2027, and Wednesday, April 26th, 2028. Okay, now we can go to let me make sure I cover the bases. Let me make sure I cover the bases though. Let's see. Um okay, so let's get to the next topic here. Um so Ice Cube announces a new music project. Very interesting. And this is from NME. Ice Cube has announced that he will be dropping Man Down, his first solo album in 5 years soon. While talking to Public Enemy's Chuck D on his rap station podcast, the Californian um, revealed that he's finishing up his next album in hopes of getting it out very soon. End quote. I'm working on an album that hopefully I can finish in the next couple of weeks and scheduled to put it out, Q said. I'm digging what I'm doing. The name of the record is called Man Down, and it's a pretty good record. I like it. It's dope. Um in the same chat, Cube also reflected on his career and how it has shaped the person he is today. It's a blessing, really. For one, I made a promise to myself when I got into this business that I wouldn't let it change who I am as a person. So I was always willing to let the chips fall where they may and not worry about I can't do this or my career will be over, or if I do this, will this happen? When you broke when you are starting off, going back to being broke is not an issue. That's not motivation. Like, I'm going to be broke again. Let me bow down to this bullshit. No. Man Down would be the hip hop pioneer's first solo LP since 2018's Everything's Corrupt. where he showed the political rebelliousness he's known for on tracks like "Arrest the President," referring to then U.S. leader Donald Trump. Since then, the rap and media mogul formed the hip hop supergroup Mount Westmore, um, which was which which was comprised um, of Too Short, E40, Snoop Dogg, and himself. Mount Westmore dropped their debut album, Snoop Dogg Q40 Short, in December 2022. In a three-star review, NME said Snoop Cube 40 Short isn't completely devoid of praise. Having to accommodate four distinct styles and personalities is no simple task. But while there are moments of brilliance, it's clear there are too many chefs in the kitchen. Hmm. While speaking to NME earlier this year about the record, Cube told us, in quote, "We wanted to do something that was gonna be eye-catching to all ages, that everybody across the world could relate to. We all bring so much to the table and we respect the gang. We're not going to let our brothers down by not coming correct with the song and the idea. No matter how you blend us, it works." In July, Kanye West said that Cube had really influenced him to get on this anti-Semitic vibe. The MWA band member refuted the claim, saying he didn't put the batteries in Ye's back to say harmful anti-Semitic comments that have had him banned from both um Twitter, now known as X, and Instagram multiple times. Chatting to Piers Morgan, um, the It Was a Good Day rapper told the host that he had met Ye and believes Ye's doing great. He's dealing with some people trying to hold on to his money, he continued. But for the most part, I believe he's in a good space. I think he's learned a lot from this past year, and hopefully he'll come out better on the other side. In December, Ice Cube will embark on the UK and Ireland leg of the High Rollers Volume 1 tour alongside West Coast legends, um, The Game, and the group Cypress Hill. Fans can check out the dates below and available tickets here. So the High Rollers Volume 1 tour dates includes December 5th, Glasgow Alveo Hydro, December 6th, Birmingham Resorts World Arena, um, December 7th, Manchester AO Arena, um, December 9th, Dublin 3 Arena, December 11th, London hold on, O2 Arena, um, December 12th, Nottingham Motorpoint Arena. Okay. All right. Make sure you go ahead and get your tickets and for more information. So there you have it right there. And we want to give two people their flowers too, man. Hold that thought. All right. Yes, so all right, so Jermaine Dupri, according to Vibe, is continuing the year-long celebration of So Def's 30th anniversary. On Thursday, October 26th, the legendary producer was inducted into Atlanta's Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame. The ceremony was made possible by the Black, excuse me, the Black American Music Association, which was founded in 2017 as a membership trade organization focused on protecting the legacy of Black music. After the accolade was unveiled, the priest made sure to take a moment to thank Atlanta for cultivating a community that honors the culture. I want to thank the city of Atlanta, College Park, Fulton County, and God today. It's a perfect day for this to happen in the city of Atlanta, he said in his speech. Additional honorees included um, Lil Wayne, Dallas Austin, Queen Latifah, Magic Johnson, Marvin Sapp, and the late great Mahalia Jackson. Um, man, I just got inducted into the Off Black Walk Off Fame. And it feels amazing. A lady on the red carpet asked me, "Does this mean Atlanta is the new Hollywood?" No, this is Atlanta. This is Black music and Black entertainment. Hashtag Def 30. The executive continued on X. Um, in Vibe's most recent cover story, the Welcome to Atlanta creator reflected on how he balanced the immense success of Social Def at age 22. I think it affected me good and bad. It was both sides because I didn't have teaching or anything like that, but I never got in trouble or a situation where I needed a person to come bail me out. But yeah, I was pretty much just moving the needle myself. Nobody was showing or telling me what to do. He stated. Another person that we got to give flowers to is Busta Rhymes. According to Billboard, with so many Hollywood movies on ice as the strike by actors drags on into the fall, um, which is over, by the way. Busta Rhymes is prepping his own blockbuster. Actually, make that blockbuster the MC's 11th solo studio album, which is due out on Black Friday, November 24th. Mark your calendars. Buster announced the project in a video posted on his socials on Monday, October 23rd, in which he held a Zoom sit down with the project's four AAA list super producers Pharrell, Timberland, and Swizz Beats. This project right here is executive produced by the fucking committee, Swizz said in the clip. Pharrell, the Pharaoh, Timbo, the King, Swizz Beats, the student. Timberland gave thanks for the Transformers like gathering of production legends, telling Buster that he is so grateful that you chose me to be a part of your legacy. Pharrell also gave some insight into the project, whose track list has not yet been released. You really feel eliminated, Skateboard P said of the collection that also lists Buster as an exec producer. This elimination feels good. Is good because I think people gonna be able to get and feel that. Timberland had a one-word description for the follow-up to Buster's 2020 sequel, Extinction Level Event 2, The Wrath of God, which featured guest spots from Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, Mary J. Blige, late great Old Dirty Bastard, Anderson Paak, Mariah Carey, and more. Timeless Tim said, as Swiss scattered, the blockbuster, Busta Rhymes, za, 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 zone, 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 zone. The clip ends with a volcano erupting the album's title into the sky. In September, Buster dropped the Luxury Life single featuring Coi Leray, and last week he teased a new single, Chucky, featuring Alicia Lamora and OT. At press time, it was unclear if either song will be featured on the new album. Let's make some noise for Jermaine Dupri and Busta Rhymes for their success and their careers and the legends that they are. Let's mix. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's get to old school rappers versus young rappers. Now, I picked this topic because of a video I saw from a YouTuber who is a producer, who also does music. He's a rapper. He's also a YouTuber by the name of Curtis King. He has a YouTube channel called Curtis King TV. He does give a lot of pointers to, you know, you know, upcoming hip hop artists, upcoming rappers, singers, whatever it is. Um and yes, so old school versus new school. And the question is why older rappers are selling out tours while younger rappers struggle. Let's see. Okay, this is according to the source website. Listen to this for you folks at home. That's that are upcoming rappers and stuff like that. So in the ever evolving world of hip hop, which is already the 50th anniversary and birthday, the dynamics of success have taken an intriguing twist in recent years. It's a tale of two generations. The seasoned the oh man, the seasoned veterans who pioneered the genre and the fresh-faced newcomers eager to make their mark. Oh man, surprisingly, the older rappers dominate the stage, sell tours, and command the attention of hip hop enthusiasts worldwide, while many of their younger counterparts struggle to find their footing. Ooh, wow. Glad I chose this topic, man. Thanks to Curtis King, man. Shouts to him. And you can also subscribe to Curtis King TV's YouTube channel page, all right? He gives a lot of pointers, man. You can check out his videos. All right. Let's see. This is funny, man. He's seasoned veterans. Oh shit. Seasoned veteran. Wow. There's no denying that hip hop has always celebrated its pioneers. The likes of Jay Z, Nas, and Eminem have been instrumental to shaping the genre, and their legacies continue to thrive. Old and new fans are flocking to arenas and stadiums to catch a glimpse of these living legends in action. The question is, what is it about these seasoned performers that keep them in such high demand? That's a good question. Okay, so there's some key factors here that we can go over. Number one, a time-tested catalog. One of the key factors contributing to the success of older rappers is their extensive and diverse discographies. Years of experience have allowed them to create an arsenal of timeless classics, ensuring that their concerts are packed with hits that resonate with multiple generations of fans. Seasons number two, season stage presence. Season performers. um, hold on. Yes, seasoned performers like Jay-Z and Nas have honed their stagecraft over decades. Their performances are a masterclass in crowd engagement, showmanship, and lyrical, hold on. Yeah, lyrical prowess. This level of expertise can only come from years of um, live experience. Number three, established fan base. Yes, established fan base. Older rappers have built a loyal and dedicated fan base over the years. These fans continue to support their favorite artists, attending concerts and purchasing merchandise, helping to sustain their careers well into their 40s and 50s. Yes, so number four, nostalgia factor. Hip hop fans often cherish the nostalgia of the genre's golden era. Seeing the icons of yesteryear perform live evokes a sense of nostalgia that many find irresistible, making them eager to relive their youth through these concerts. On the flip side, younger rappers face several challenges when it comes to selling out tours. Number one, oversaturation. It reminds me of the rapper Currency. Um he's made so many mixtapes and EPs and albums and all that other stuff. And the reason why he's relevant today is because he's putting in the work just like Nas did with the recent Magic 3 album and all the other stuff that he did over the years and along with others too. So yes, so oversaturation, the hip hop landscape is flooded with new talent, making it harder for emerging artists to stand out. The sheer volume of newcomers often uh, dilutes the attention and fan base that could propel them to tour success. Number two, lack of catalog depth. Many younger rappers have fewer discographies than their older counterparts. This can make it challenging to fill a concert with enough hit songs to satisfy an audience, leading to shorter and less compelling performances. Number three, inexperience. While young rappers may have raw talent, they often lack the stage presence and live performance skills that come with years of practice. Captivating an audience requires more than just a good flow. It demands charisma and an understanding of how to work a crowd. Number four, evolving fan base. The fan base of younger rappers is generally younger and more fickle. Trends change rapidly in the world of hip hop, and maintaining a dedicated following can be challenging when your audience is constantly seeking the next big thing. So in conclusion, the phenomenon of older rappers outselling their younger counterparts on tours can be attributed to a combination of factors, including their extensive catalog of hits, stage experience, established fan base, and the nostalgia they evoke. While younger rappers face obstacles in a crowded and ever changing and ever changing industry, they also have the opportunity to learn from the success of their predecessors and continue pushing the genre's boundaries. Ultimately, it's a dynamic landscape where both old and new can coexist, each bringing their unique strengths to the forefront of hip hop culture. All right, I want you folks at home to let me know, how do you feel about this topic right here? Old school, let me see. Yes, old school versus new school rappers. All right. How do you feel about this topic? Let me know in the comments on YouTube. I'm going to make this a question for all the listeners and streamers out there that's on Spotify for podcasters. Um of course the people who have Odyssey, the people who have Podorama, Podchaser, um, the people who have Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, of course, YouTube as well. I'm gonna make it a question on the YouTube channel page. Actually, in the episode description, when I get a chance, I'm gonna make that a question. So, so, so stay tuned for that one right there. All right, so let's see. All right, all right, let's go to Wu Tang Clan's 75. Let me see. Where is this topic? Where is this topic? Yes, best 75 Wu Tang Clan songs of all time. Let's take a look at this. This is according to beats rhymes list.com. All right. So so the 90s birthed two seismic shifts in hip hop: the G Funk movement and the rise of the Wu Tang Clan. While the former stood behind Dr. Dre's synthesizers, the latter from Staten Island and Brooklyn breathed raw, unadulterated grit into every mic they blitzed. The Wu's nine-head composite approach to rap spun from the minds of, among others, RZA, Jizza, Ghostface Killer, and Method Man forged not just songs, but sonic cyclones that brought the ruckus and muddied the waters of rap's mainstream. Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang Seventh Chamber proved this collective wasn't just a clan, but an army, each member's lyrics slicing like Shaolin's finest swords. Cream, which is Cash Rules Everything Around Me, which I have that on my playlist. A rallying cry that would become the Wu's creed, flicked from introspective verses to flashy choruses without losing its street authenticity. Severe Punishment showcased the Wu's storytelling prowess, painting panoramas of 90s New York street life. Gravel Pit, one of my favorites, channeled their inability to bend the hip hop genre, throwing in thick slices of funk. But the Wu Tang, but the Wu Tang fanaticism isn't just about peak 90s albums like Enter the Wu Tang 36 Chambers and Wu Tang Forever. It sprawls onward into the new millennium with the W, Iron Flag, and A Better Tomorrow albums that saw the clan dance with new sounds and collaborators. Um, yes, collaborators while keeping their lyrical sword razor sharp. However, narrowing down records that involve the clans is no small task. So let's run through the timeless hits that involve the Wu Tang Clan members, including collabs with other artists like Nas, Jay Z, and Mary J. Blige, to rank the best that came from Wu Tang Clan members of all time. Okay, number 75, Winter Wars. The lyrics paint a picture of a rhyme master unafraid to explore his range and assert his dominance over the mic, making it clear he's a force to be reckoned with the hip hop game. His lines rap beautifully and metaphors deliver a bow like a mighty winter storm, raw and relentless. Then it's Ghost's Wu brothers stepping up to the plate. You got Raekwon, Master Killer, and Capadonna, each bringing their unique flavor, echoing the collective's ethos of unity and diversity. Lyrics dive deep into their unique rhyme styles, mastery of the language, and confident swagger. The song's spirit screams Wu Tang, a collective of lyrical gladiators, each demonstrating skill, rawness, and poetic intricacy that was the clan's signature. Number 74, Brooklyn Zoo. Lyrically, this joint displays Dirty's unwavering rebellious spirit, staking his claim as a one-man army who's never been um taken out. Well, taken out, actually. He's throwing down direct challenges, daring anyone to test his rhyming skills or his street wisdom. The lyrics are a testament to his street hardened persona, highlighting his aggressive demeanor and unapologetic confidence. It's a verbal war zone where ODB stands as the undefeated general. Um, Number 73, Short Niggas Biters. Oh shit. That's fucking funny. Laying down his perspective on plagiarism in the industry, Ray and Ghostface Killer weave a narrative of frustration and palpable anger, The track doesn't follow the conventional structure of verse chorus. Instead, it's a candid conversational piece. The duo calls out unnamed MCs for biting slang for stealing their lyrics and album cover designs. While Raekwon's laid back tone somewhat bellies the inherent hostility, the message is clear. Originality in hip hop is fundamental and non negotiable. Number 72, Rich and Black. This track is brimming with references to wealth, power, and the cultural nuances specific to the African American community. Every line Raekwon delivers speaks of a defiantly affluent black identity. Raekwon weaves a narrative about the ruthless struggle for success while acknowledging the societal structures that often limit it. Where was I? Yes. Um, the backdrop to this narrative is an array of visuals, luxurious Gucci leather, the gleam of Harry Winston jewelry, and the grimy reality of New York's concrete streets. He acknowledges the systemic pressures from police harassment to corporate manipulation while asserting a sense of will and agency. This street savvy prophet serves his wisdom raw and unfiltered, calling out the superficial superficiality inherent in the pursuit of status symbols while still reveling in them. Rich and Black is a testament to Raekwon's talent for creating multi-layered stories that are both reflective and perspective. Number 71, Starkology. Um, um, A rebel at heart, Ghostface shouts out to the outlaws, those hiding in the shadows of society, boosting and bragging for survival. Through his lines, he gives us glimpses of his past, recollections of hand to mouth survival, dealing with the law and life's precarious edge. But that's not all. He also flexes his lyrical prowess, claiming his position at the top of the hip hop game. Unafraid of any newcomers trying to replace him, he signifies that his name still rings through the streets, his legacy long lasting, like the lingering scent of Glade. Number 70, Verbal Intercourse featuring Ghostface, Killer, and Nas. Um, Featuring an unforgettable verse from Nas, the lyrics explore themes of systemic oppression, the gritty reality of street life, and the relentless pursuit of wealth amidst adversity. The rhymes weave intricate narratives that, like bulletproof graffiti on project walls, bear testament to the struggles and triumphs bred in the concrete jungle. Layered with a potent sense of realism, verbal intercourse is no fairy tale, but a relentless foray into the survival of the fittest, steeped in street wisdom and a yearning for a pot of gold at the end of the struggle. Bathed in the raw, unfiltered truth, the song is a lighthouse, guiding aspirants navigating the treacherous waters of the rap game and life on the streets. Number 69, House of Flying Daggers. Inspector Deck sets the tone, boosting about his heavyweight status in the game, unbothered by external threats. Raekwon takes the baton next, flaunting his riches while highlighting his readiness to spill blood if challenged. Jizz's chorus emphasizes their readiness for war, while Ghostface Killer reminisces about their journey and hustles to provide for their team. Method Man closes it out with a stark reminder of the illustrious history and relentless determination. Cross My Heart, number 68. This joint is off his sophomore solo album, Beneath the Surface, and features Killer Priest and Inspector Deck, adding more Wu firepower to the mix. Jizz's reflective and philosophical poetics come through with lines that leverage old school sayings, giving them a gritty, street smart twist. This track is a raw, unfiltered commentary on urban life's hardships in places like Brownsville, Brooklyn, and a declaration of defiance in the face of adversity. The lyrics paint vivid pictures of the chaotic world around him, from the violent police presence to the betrayal by close ones, rapping about the struggle to rise above this brutal reality. Jizza flexes his sharp lyricism, crafting potent verses that hit hard. Number 67, Stomp the Roach, the bloody Beetroots remix. This track ain't just your regular boom bap. You got laces it up, showcasing his lyrical prowess with a twist of criticism. He starts off in a confrontational manner. Um, yes, so expressing his dislike and disdain for an unnamed adversary. He then flips the script, mentioning industry giants like Eminem and GZA, suggesting a theft of his phone and voicing his dissatisfaction about it. He states his belief that GZA is the new and improved version of Eminem. By the end, he delivers a shout out to Eminem, referring to him as the real Slim Baby. The track's aggressive beats and you guys' fiery delivery make it a standout piece in his discography. Number 66, Pitbull Fights. Raekwon doesn't pull any punches, offering an unfiltered lens into a world of drug trafficking, violence, and the grind of the streets. The song is a vivid exploration of the harsh realities of life in the hood, where life hangs by a thread. The narrative weaves tales of hustlers, gangsters, games of chance, and survival strategies in a hostile urban environment. Raekwon also touches on the struggle for power, survival, and respect, emphasizing the ruthless drive and determination that life on these streets often demands. Economically and skillfully, he paints a picture of danger and desperation, illuminating the close knit links between risk, reward, ambition, and survival in these unforgiving terrains. Um, let's see. Number 65, Box in Hand, featuring Method Man and Street, Ghostface Killer. Let's see. A rugged gem off Ghostface Killer's sophomore album, Iron Man, delivered with the raw, gritty realness that only the Wu-Tang Clan can bring. It illuminates a key characteristic of Ghostface style storytelling. The track features the iconic Method Man and Raekwon all blending seamlessly over a soulful RZA production. Method Man's unmistakable voice rings out, providing a lyrical contrast to Ghostface's energetic delivery. Raekwon contributes an intriguing element of mystery, encapsulating the Wu spirit with its hard-hitting lyricism, highlighting the struggles in the streets of Staten Island. Overall, box in hand demonstrates Ghostface's status as part of the lyrical upper echelon of the 90s East Coast hip hop scene. Number 64, The Grain, featuring the RZA, featuring the RZA, um, also by Ghostface. Again, Ghostface Killer's classic Ghostface Killer's classic joint Supreme Clientele. This track is a testament to Ghost's bona fide storytelling prowess. With the RZA delivering the hook, the combination escalates the song into a whole different stratosphere. The beat, chopped up from an old school soul classic, keeps your head rocking while the lyrics paint a vivid image. This is Ghost's genius, turning street tales into high art. But let's not sleep on the RZA's contribution. His unmistakable flow adds another layer of depth. Not the best track on Supreme Clientele, but Ghost and RZA tandems always guarantee some serious fire. Um, Number 63, Black Jesus, featuring Raekwon and You God. A testament to Ghostface Killer's incredible flair for storytelling and hip hop, featuring Raekwon and You God. The track um pulsates with raw energy as the three Staten Island legends offer their portrayals of gritty street tales set to soul infused beats. Ghostface's emotional intensity is perfectly balanced by Raekwon's intricate lyricism and You Guys' commanding voice, making for a track that's as powerful as it is poetic. At number 65 on our list, Black Jesus may not be Wu Tang's best known track, but to overlook its unique energy and narrative brilliance would be a mistake. The Black Jesus metaphor underscores their own defecation in the hip hop um, pantheon, making this track a deep cut worth revisiting. Number 62, No Hook, featuring Prince Raekwon, the RZA, and Method Man. Shaquille O'Neal. Wow, I knew he was a rapper back in the day, but let's continue. Yeah, you heard right, Shaquille O'Neal. Now be honest, y'all didn't see that hip hop pivot coming. This track is a '93 throwback featuring the dynamic duo of Prince Rakim, aka the RZA, and Method Man. Remember when sports and hip hop were like best friends? Well, No Hook is a full court press of old school rugged hip hop ethos. Shaq might have been a beast on the paint, but he also threw down some solid bars, proving he's got more skill set than just hooping. Not gonna lie, it's a novelty track, sure, but it's got that raw Wu Tang vibe and Spitfire lyrics that'll leave you reminiscing the good old 90s. So give it up for Shaq Fu, y'all. Number 61, Kamei featuring Raekwon and Kabadana. Um, from Ghostface Killer's masterpiece, Iron Man is as smooth as hip hop gets. Wu Tang's trinity of dope lyricists, Raekwon and Capadonna, joined Ghostface on the track, laying down verses thicker than molasses over RZA's soulful production. On this joint, the trio laid praises on the ladies with that raw, uncut smack your mama woo wit and grittiness we've come to expect. It's an unexpected romantic track that still keeps to the clan's raw style, reminding us that even the hardest MCs can spit softer rhymes. But let's be clear, Kame ain't no pop crossover. It's a street serenade that showcases the versatility of Wu Tang's verbal assault. This ain't for the Billboard charts. This is for the block, for the culture. Number 60, You Can't Stop Me Now, by RZA. A testament to RZA's brilliance as a rapper and a producer, and unyielding proclamation of spiritual strength and resilience. The joint is drenched in history and nostalgia. The production borrows from Sweet Soul, adding a um, melancholic undertone to the track. And let's talk about those bars, son. RZA spits nothing but pure truth, delivering insightful reflections on his journey and his triumphs. The chemistry between RZA's introspective verses and the soulful sample is nothing short of extraordinary. It's a power move that manifests the Wu's philosophy. You can't stop a genius. So whether you new to the Wu or been down since day one, this track is a must-have in your rotation. It's potent, reflective, and undeniably fly. Quintess quintessentially Wu Tang. Number 59, Wildflower, Ghostface Killer. A must listen for any disciple of the Wu saga. Ghostface Killer lays it down with raw emotion on this cut off his 1996 masterpiece, Iron Man. The track stands as a testament to Ghostface's heartbroken fury. There is no candy coating here. This is raw, unfiltered expression, an integral part of the Wu Tang's gritty aesthetic. Number 58, North Star, Jules by Raekwon. A track that flawlessly demonstrates Wu Tang Clan's innate ability to fuse gritty street narratives with um, esoteric philosophies, laced with an ethereal beat as its backdrop. Raekwon and Papa Wu carry us on a journey that feels both mystical and grounded in the realities of life in the hood. Raekwon's gritty lyricism painted with themes of perseverance, struggle, and survival contrast beautifully with Papa Wu's philosophical monologue. The symbolic reference to the North Star, a guiding light for lost souls, amplifies the profoundness of this track, further cementing Wu-Tang status as hip hop sages. North Star Jules stands as a testament to their musical genius, rightfully earning its spot on our list. Number 57, after the smoke is clear by Ghostface, showcasing the creative genius of Wu Tang Clan. Now don't Get it twisted, son. It ain't the clan's most recognized track, but it's a straight masterclass in gritty storytelling. Ghostface, he just alleviates on the beat, spinning bars with that razor sharp lyrical dexterity we've come to love. The instrumental, a mesmerizing blend of RZA's production embodies the raw underground feel and emblematic of hip hop's golden era. um, the interplay between lyrics and music here is a dialogue converting raw street experiences into poetry. Best believe this joint remains an underappreciated gem in the Wu Tang discography. Word is bond. Number 56, Spot Rushes by Raekwon. A gem in the rough. It's that Shaolin blood and raised vein that oh yeah, rains that flows right into your eardrums, nodding your head with no permission asked. Ray's lyrical cutting edge is is sharper than ever, slicing through a sonic landscape painted by RZA's expert hands. Um, the track is all about hustling on the streets. A theme common to the grittier side of hip hop. Raekwon brings that raw energy, the heartbeat of the streets, threading it with an aggressive narrative. But the beauty lies in the details, the wordplay, the metaphors. This is hip hop storytelling at its finest, and it don't get more woo than Spot Rushers' piece. Motherless Child, by Ghostface, featuring Raekwon. This song is gut wrenching, street hardened storytelling. Ghostface stretches his narrative chops. Painting vivid pictures of street life, while Raekwon provides the perfect counterpart, no counterpoint, excuse me. Their chemistry, a potent mix of verbal interplay and lyrical prowess, is on full display here. It's draped over a haunting soul sample, which creates a perfect backdrop for Ghost and Ray's visceral tales. It ain't all bling and glamour in this hip hop classic. This is blunt and brutal reality, a testament to Ghostface's ability to keep it 100. If you are looking for a track that epitomizes Shaolin street tales at their finest, Motherless Child sits comfortably close to the top. This one ain't no one's child's play, fam. Number 54, The Faster Blade, featuring Raekwon. Um, also in what is it? Yeah, Ghostface. Yes. So um this sees Ghostface Killer on his Tony Stark's Iron Man persona, flexing his lyrical muscle over a soul infused RZA production. But it's the chief, no, excuse me, it's the chef Raekwon who steals the show here, coming with that Peyton Wu Tang conversational flow. You can almost see him nestled in a smoky back room, narrating stories of street deceit with a half-smoked stodgy clutch between his fingers. Raekwon's storytelling prowess is unmatched, and uncoupled with Ghost's flair for vivid imagery, the faster blade cuts deep. It's ranked 48 because it's even though it's an undeniable gem, the clan's discography is so rich that that true GOAT status, which is greatest of all time status, requires some next level genius. Um, Number 53, 260, also by Ghostface featuring Raekwon, of course. Featuring the lyrical chef Raekwon is a historic gem from Ghost's debut album Iron Man, a real testament to the grime and elegance Wu-Tang could weave. The track has that classic infused production that stays under your skin long after the last beat drops. The dual signature lyrical prowess is on full display as they navigate tales of street hustle and strife, serving up raw, um, unfiltered charisma on a bed of poignant storytelling. Ghost and Ray's chemistry here is undeniable, feeding off each other's energy with smooth lyrical transitions that take us back to the essence of Wu's reign in the 90s. Though it doesn't always get the shine. 260 showcases some of the clan's best elements: raw lyricism, vivid narratives, and stellar beats. That's the Wu Tang way. Alright, I'm gonna go through the songs. I'm not gonna really read the statements and stuff. Yeah, I'm more than welcome to actually look at the statements of each song by the website beatsrhymeslist.com. So number 52 is, hold on a second. Yes, as I was saying, you can check out the website and the statements under each song by beatsrhymeslist.com slash list top 75 Wu-Tang Clan songs of all time. All right, so number 52, Poisonous Darts by Ghostface Killer. Um, Number 51, Wisdom Body featuring Ghostface Killer by Raekwon. Um, Number 50, Run by Ghostface Killer. Number 49, We Pop by RZA. Number 48, Buck 50 featuring Capadonna, Method Man, and Redman by Ghostface. Number 47, Box in Hand by Ghostface Killer featuring Method Man and Street. Number 46, Ice Water, Raekwon featuring Ghostface Killer and Capadonna. Number 45, Duck Season, Wu-Tang Clan featuring Raekwon, RZA, and Method Man. Number 44, Nutmeg by Ghostface Killer featuring RZA. Number 43, um, Glaciers of Ice by Raekwon featuring Ghostface Killer and Master Killer. Number 42, Daytona 500 by Ghostface Killer featuring Raekwon and Capadonna. Number 41, Maria, Wu-Tang Clan featuring the late great Old Dirty Bastard, Capadonna and RZA. Number 40, Assassination Day by Ghostface Killer featuring Raekwon, RZA, and Inspector Deck. Number 39, Impossible by Wu-Tang Clan featuring RZA, You Got, Ghostface Killer, and Takita. Number 38, Wu Gambinos by Raekwon featuring Ghostface Killer, Method Man, RZA, and Master Killer. Hidden Chambers remix. Okay. Aside, hold on. Let me skip those statements. Number 37, Rainy Days by Raekwon the Chef featuring Ghostface Killer and Blue Raspberry. Number 36, Heaven and Hell by Raekwon featuring Ghostface Killer. 35, Ray, Knowledge God by Raekwon. Number 34, Ghostface Killer. All I got, all that I got is you featuring Mary J. Blige. Damn son. Shit. Number 33, Knuckleheads by Raekwon featuring Ghostface and You Got. Number 32, For Heaven's Sake by Wu-Tang Clan featuring Inspector Deck, Master Killer, and Capadonna. Number 31, Raekwon, Verbal Intercourse featuring Ghostface Killer and Nas. Number 30, Jizza, Cold World by Jizza. Number 29, Criminology by Raekwon featuring Ghostface Killer. Number 28, Grits by RZA. Number 27, Incarcerated Scarfaces by Raekwon, the Chef. Number 26, It's Yours by Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan featuring Raekwon, You Got, RZA, Inspector Deck, and Ghostface. Iron Maiden by Ghostface. Number 24, Clan in the Front by Wu-Tang Clan featuring RZA and Jizza. Number 23, Can It Be Also Simple, which is one of my favorites. By Wu-Tang Clan featuring RZA, Raekwon, and Ghostface Killer. Number 22, Guillotine by Raekwon the Chef featuring Ghostface, Inspector Deck, and Jizza, aka Genius. Number 21, Wu-Tang Seventh Chamber by Wu-Tang Clan. Number 20, Reunited by Wu-Tang Clan featuring Jizza, late great Old Dirty Bastard, RZA, and Method Man. Number 19, Tears by Wu Tang Clan featuring RZA, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, and Inspector Deck. Number 18, Brooklyn Zoo by the late great Old Dirty Bastard. Number 17, Liquid Swords by Jizza. Number 16, Fourth Chamber by Jizza. Number 15, Ice Cream by Raekwon the Chef featuring Ghostface Killer, Method Man, and Capadonna. Um, Number 14, Molasses by Sweatshirt featuring RZA. Oh, hold on. Earl Sweatshirt, sorry. Yes, Molasses by Earl Sweatshirt featuring RZA. Um, Number 13, Shame on You Nigga, Shame on a Nigga, by Wu Tang Clan, featuring Raekwon, late great Old Dirty Bastard, and Method Man. Number 12, So Appalled. Um, So Appalled by RZA, Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Kanye West. Well, Kanye West actually. Well, Kanye West. Yeah. Anyway, number 11, The Mystery of Chess Boxing, by Wu Tang Clan, featuring Method Man, You Got, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, late great Old Dirty Bastard, Ghostface Killer, and Master Killer. Number 10, I'll Be There for You, You All That I Need to Get by Method Man, featuring Mary J. Blige. Number 9, um, Bring the Pain by Method Man. Number 8, Bring the Ruckus, Wu Tang Clan. Number 7, Method Man by Wu Tang Clan featuring Method Man, Raekwon, the Chef, RZA, and Ghostface Killer. Number 6, Triumph by Wu Tang Clan. Number 5, Shadowboxing by RZA. And number 4, Ain't Nothing Wu Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With by Wu Tang Clan themselves. Number 3, Protect Your Neck by Wu Tang Clan. Um, Number 2, Shimmy Shimmy Ya by the late great Old Dirty Bastard. And number one, um, Cream by Wu Tang Clan, which is Cash Rules Everything Around Me. All right. So there you have it right there, man. Y'all are more welcome to read the statements under each song by beatsrhymeslist.com. All right. So there you have it right there, man. And let me see. Let me see what else we got left to talk about here. Okay, let's get to hang on a second here. Hang on one second here. Hang on a second. So Euphoria has a new date, which is 2 years from now, which is 2025, right? Let's get into it right here in a segment that I like to call TV show checkouts. All right. Um Now it's been pushed back because of the strike, the double strikes that happened. Um Anyways, let's get to it right here, right now with TV show checkouts. Yeah, here it is. TV show checkouts. Let's go. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, according to Variety, Euphoria season 3 has been slated for 2025. HBO boss Casey Bloys announced at a press event Thursday morning. The Sam Levinson series title was shown in a sizzle reel that sizzle reel that said coming in 2025 alongside The Last of Us season 2, The White Lotus season 3, and the It prequel series Welcome to Derry. Not much else has been revealed about the upcoming third season of Euphoria, except for Levison's teasing in August that he views the next batch of episodes as a film noir. Um, the showrunner said that through the eyes of Zendaya's Rue, he will explore what it means to be an individual with principles in a corrupt world. Euphoria stars Zendaya, Hunter Schafer, Sydney Sweeney, Maud Apatow, um, Alexa um, Demi, Jacob Elordi, the late great Agnes Cloud, Barbie Ferreira, and Dominic Fike as troubled high schoolers caught up in a world of drugs, love, and crime. Eric Dean, Storm Reed, um, Coleman Domingo, Javon Walton, Austin Abrams, and Nika King also star. In August 2022, Ferrera announced she was leaving Euphoria and will not return for the third season. In July of this year, Cloud died at age 25, which I talked about previously. Production on Euphoria season 3 has not yet begun. This year, Levison debuted his other HBO project, The Idol, which got canceled, which he co-created with Abel the Weekend. Tesfaye. Um, the controversial series starred Lily Rose Depp as a fictional pop star named Jocelyn, and Tesfaye as a magnate and cult leader named Tedros. The Idol aired for just 5 episodes earlier this summer and was canceled by HBO after one season. HBO also announced Thursday that House of the Dragon season 2 will premiere in early summer 2024. Um, um, Hold on. And the network screened a trailer for press at the event. Um, Blois added that another Game of Thrones spinoff, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, The Hedge Knight, which is based on George R. Martin's Dunk and Egg books, will begin shooting next spring, pending the end of the ongoing SAG after strike, which already ended um, in 118 days. Um, yeah, that part too. All right, so let's get into the next one. Many film critics has been making predictions about Trolls band together, the threequel to the Trolls series. And that's gonna be our movie Man Cave Popcorn segment. So let's get into it right here and explore this threequel right here. All right. All right. There's been some predictions according to Collider, which I will actually get into right here. So, all right. So, um, let me see how this goes actually. All right, so Trolls Band Together, the third film in the Trolls franchise, is earning well overseas, adding $13.2 million this weekend and totaling 56.9 million dollars. The movie saw a minimum 14% drop in its second week as it expanded into 11 new territories. Of course, um Poppy and Branch's relationship is explored in the film as they embark on a journey to rescue Branch's kidnapped brother and reunite their boy band. All right, so Trolls are having all the fun. The third installment in the franchise, Trolls Band Together, hasn't opened in the North American domestic market yet, but it's earning well overseas. The feature expanded in 11 new markets last week after opening in international markets like the UK, Brazil, France, Germany, and the Netherlands initially. The, the feature um the feature added $13.2 million this weekend, taking its current total to $56.9 million through Sunday. Given the national and school holidays in these territories, the movie only saw a 14% drop from its initial week. It remains to be seen how the feature will perform in domestic territories with the approaching holiday season. All right, so the film franchise is based on the line of troll dolls created by Thomas Dam in the late 50s. The first film started the franchise in 2016, while Trolls World Tour was released in 2020, making Trolls Band Together the third film in the Trolls franchise. The feature is directed by Walt Dern, co-directed by Tim Heights, from a screenplay written by Elizabeth Tippett. What is Troll Bands Together about? Let's read the synopsis here. According to the synopsis, picking up months after the events of the second film in the franchise, Trolls Band Together is expected to see Poppy and Branch start up a relationship. As the two come close, Poppy discovers that Branch was once a part of the boy band phenomenon Brozone with his four older brothers. Things take a turn when one of his boy band brothers, Floyd, is kidnapped by Velvet and Veneer. Branch and the rest of the siblings must reunite to rescue Floyd. The movie has an illustrious cast and crew working behind it to further excite the millennial audience. The film will also feature a new song from beloved 90s boy band NSYNC called Better Place, which has the right nostalgic notes for many. The features voice cast includes Justin Timberlake as Branch, and please, all you Britney fans, do not even think about asking him about the situation with Britney Spears. Okay, do not do that at a Trolls premiere. Okay, don't fucking do that. All right, so Justin Timberlake plays Branch. Anna Kendrick as Queen Poppy. Camila Camila Cabello as Viva, Eric Andre as John Dory, Kid Cudi as Clay, Troy Sivan as Floyd, David Diggs as Spruce, Amy Schumer as Velvet, and Andrew Reynolds as Veneer. Further rounding off the cast are Zosia Mamet, RuPaul, Zoe Deschanel, Christopher Mintz Palace, um, um, Icona Pop, Ron Funches, Anderson Paak, um, Kenan Thompson. Wow, Kenan's in this movie. Wow, and I thought he was a Saturday Night Live alumni. Congrats to him, man, and the second sequel to the Good Burger sequel. Kanal Nayar, David Finn, Kevin Michael Richardson, and more. Wow. So mark your calendars because Troll Band Together is scheduled to be released in the United States on November 17th, alongside with Hunger Games, the prequel, and is in theaters in overseas markets. You can learn more about the film here. All right. So, and I already all right, so that's pretty much what that is. So I already mentioned the cast, so and I already mentioned the date. So you can look at the synopsis. Actually, you can look at the synopsis for yourself on collider.com. Trolls band together, and you should know about the director, the cast, and of course it's animation, adventure, and comedy. All right. And of course, mark your calendars, November 17th of this year, which is Friday. Mark your calendars, all right? I know you all your Instinct fans are really waiting to see this movie. And like I said, man, all you Britney Spears fans, please do not ask Justin Timberlake about the situation. Please. Not at a movie premiere, man. Like, come on now. Like, seriously, he's already over that shit. Like, come on. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I want to provide y'all with some places, some fun things to do for the week. Let me see. Yes, I want to provide y'all with some fun places to do for the week. Um, I'll all right, so let's start off with let me see. Hold on a sec. Yes, so let's yes. So let's get into um all right, let's let's go into fun places to do for the week actually. So um yes, so let's get into it here. Okay. Um all right, let's get into it right here. And this is remains to be seen. This is where I give you some fun activities to do for the week and weekend. All right. So let's get into it right here, right now. Remains to be seen, kid. Get it? Remains to be seen. All right. Some fun activities to do for the week. Are y'all looking for some fun activities to do for the week? I got y'all. Starting with the website that I'm using called Timeout. So, in case you're looking for some fun activities and you're looking for a website to actually look through some fun activities, if you're living in the LA area, Paris, Chicago, New York, all that great stuff right there. Um, it's www.timeout.com. I'm doing Los Angeles first, and then I'm gonna do New York next. All right. So holiday ice rink Pershing Square. LA doesn't typically seem like much of a winter wonderland until that is you create an ice skating rink right in the midst of downtown skyscrapers. Come glide around and pretend there's snow on the ground at Pershing Square's outdoor holiday skating rink. Skate rentals are included in admission, though lockers and skating aids cost a few extra dollars. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the prices. Let's take a look. So y'all can actually get a better idea on this right there. And this is from November 16th through the 7th of January 2024, which is next year. Um, there you have it right there. All right. All right, man. What the hell's going on here? What the hell? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not able to hold on a second. I don't know what's going on here. Um yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is located. Pershing Square Park is located at 532 South Olive Street, Los Angeles 90013. And if you want, and of course, you can contact them at 650-204-5516, or you can check out the website Holiday Ice Rink Downtown LA.com. And of course, the price for skate rental is $20. Um, and of course, the dates is from November 16th to January the 7th. If I'm not, yeah, January the 7th, if I'm not mistaken. Because yeah, yes, yes, January 7th will be the last day to check out the ice rink. All right. Now, the Doodah Parade, hatched in 1978 as the Anti-Rose Parade, the occasional Pasadena Doodah Parade is an anything goes celebration of the um, delightfully weird. There are floats, sure, and the people marching, but its similarities with humdrum processions and there. Take a look at the parade lineup and you'll see what we mean. Taco Tuesdays, Bicycle Club, um, Earth, Earth McGruff, no, Earth McGuff, and Heart of Bok Choy Intergalactic Toss Salad. Oh shit. Oh man, just to name a few. This year, the parade steps off at 11 a.m. on Raymond Avenue at Holly Street and then heads west on Colorado Boulevard through the middle of Old Pasadena to Pasadena Avenue. There's an official after party at the Old Town Pub. So let's see. Let's see if this is let me see. Yes, this is a free event, folks. This is a free event. And this is a free event. Why are you putting me in this shit, man? Anyway, that's not what I was looking for. Anyway, um the Renegade Cat. Oh wow. Renegade Craft Fair. Any crafter worth their weight in cashmere yarn knows that Renegade Craft Fair is the fair all other fairs aspire to. Held in urban epicenters around the country, Renegade is a locally focused marketplace showcasing work from hundreds of the best contemporary indie crafts artists. Aside from the wares, Renegade offers offers all sorts of homemade DIY fun and festivities. Think classes and demos, free photo booths, and tons of tasty food trucks. Renegade hosts an epic spring fair along with a supplemental holiday fair in the wintertime that helps you check everyone off your gift list, including yourself. Let's see. Let me check something out here. And this is from November the 18th to the 19th. Um, all right, so and this is a free event. This is located at 1245 North Spring Street. Um, and the opening hours is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So there you have it right there. And you could the website. Yes, you can check the website for more information. Um at Great Law no, hold on, Great LA Walk blogspot.com. That's Great LA Walk blogspot.com. And and the location is to be announced. So you may have to wait on where the location is going to be. And let's see. So Los Angeles Auto Show. I know everybody's looking forward to that. It starts from November 17th to the 26th of November. And yes, so I'm pretty sure everybody's yes, so drift into the convention center for the 10-day LA Auto Show with cars that would even make Bond drool. Um if you are a car nerd, get behind the wheel to test drive one of the cherry rides, including the indoor EV track, while celebrities meet and greet at the manufacturer exhibits with world and North American debuts from a slate of manufacturers. Rev up for for the machines of the future. Okay, so all right, so the Los Angeles Convention Center, um where the LA Auto Show takes place, is at is at 1201 South Figueroa Street in Los Angeles, California. 90015 for all you Californians out there that's looking for some fun activities to do. I got y'all. You can also get more information by contacting the people at 310-444-1850, or you can check out the website lautoshow.com, and the price is between 24 to $27. All right. Let's see. I want to actually get to yes. We have Festival of Lights at the Mission Inn from November 18th to January 7th. Riverside's stunning, beautiful Mission Inn is bathed in 4.5 million twinkly lights during the annual Festival of Lights. The free 7-week long holiday tradition runs from mid November to early January and typically features more than 400 animated figures, excuse me. And I will find out where this. Okay, so this takes place at the Mission Inn Hotel and Spa, which is located at 3649 Mission Inn Avenue in Riverside, California, 92501. And you can also check out the website, which is www.missionin.com/about/festival of lights. And this is a free event, folks, for you people out there that's in LA and all that great stuff right there. And of course, one more thing I like to give out as another event too, which is Lightscape. It starts November 17th, which is a Friday, November 17th through January 2nd. All right. Uplit trees and illuminated installations will once again dot the roughly mile-long pathway at the third edition of Lightscape at the LA County Arbor Arboretum. For the 2023 season, the Arboretum has announced a reimagined event with an expanded trail. The Light Cathedral will, of course, make its return, as will the Fire Garden, one of our standouts from Lightscape's first year in Arcadia. Of course, let's take a look to see where this is located. Um, let's take a look to see. So, all right, so this takes place at the Los Angeles County um Arboretum and Botanical Garden, um, located at 301 North Baldwin Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 91007. Prices between 20 29 to $35 plus a $4 fee. Parking is $20 as well. And the opening hours is from 5:30 p.m. I believe. Yeah, 5:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yes. All right. You can also check out the website for more information at www.arboretum.com. arboretum.org/lightscape 2023. All right. What do you say we go to New York? All right. Which is the neck of the woods of the city that never sleeps. Yes. Let me see. Yes, here we are. All right. So hang on a second. Hang on a second. Yes, 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 yes. Let me just get started with the all right, let's see. Let me see. All right. Let me start from let's start from let me see. Like I said. Okay, so we have the Gingerbread NYC, the Great Borough Bake Off, Rockefeller Center, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Bronx Zoo, the Apollo Theater, and the more iconic New York City landmarks have been shrunken down and sugarified into gingerbread recreations. 23 gingerbread houses comprise this year's Gingerbread NYC, the Great Borough Bake Off at the Museum of the City of New York. The display will be on view from November 10th through January 15th at the museum on the Upper East Side. The exhibition is included with general admission, which costs $20 in person. Local judges awarded honors to the top place in entries, but everyone can vote on their favorite for the People's Choice Award. And yes, I will give you the location on where this is taking place. Um, I'll give you the location of where this is taking place. This is, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Wait, what? Wait a second here. Wait a minute. Where is this located? Hold on a second, folks. Hold on a second. Um, Hold on a second here, man. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Wait, is this? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. Let me make sure I get this right, though. Um, yeah, this is okay. So I'm gonna just okay. Let me see. Museum City of New York. Yeah. So taking home the prize for the best over. Wait, what is Patty Pops, which created in homage to this year's 50 years of hip hop celebration. In their display, Santa wears Nike Dunks, and while DJ Kool Herc provides a soundtrack for all the gingerbread characters gathered together, Gingerbread House bears the number 1520 Cedric Avenue, aka Hip Hop Boulevard in the Bronx, known as the birthplace of hip hop. There you go. Um, so damn, Patty Pops. Yeah, Patty Pops. Okay. Okay, so I think this is wow. Not sure if there's any all right, so all right, that's basically art right there. Number two, um NYSCI's Big Bubble Experiment. Beautiful um buoyant bio bu- buoy bu- buoyant, excuse me, buoyant beguiling bubbles are coming back to the New York Hall of Science in Queens as of Friday, November 17th. The beloved Bubbles exhibit, which has been closed for 5 years, will return bigger, better, and bubblier than ever. The Big Bubble Experiment encourages kids of all ages to experiment and discover through the joy of playing with bubbles. That includes blowing, stretching, popping, and looking closely to see what happens at each move. The exhibit features 10 stations, each one with different tools and methods for exploring bubble solutions. And let's see. Let's see. So yes, number 3, The Secret World of Elephants. What? All right. Um all right, majestic, incredible elephants are getting the spotlight in a new exhibit at the American Museum of Natural History. The Secret World of Elephants showcases both modern and ancient elephants, offering visitors a chance to see a full-scale model of a woolly mammoth, learn about what the elephants eat, touch an elephant's tooth, listen to elephant calls, and more. The exhibition is now open in the museum's Lefrak Family Gallery. In addition, an additional ticket is required to visit the exhibit. Museum members can visit for free. Okay, we have. I'm not even gonna do this one. Um. All right. Let me just go by. Uh, all right. So yes. So we have the Bryant Park Winter Village. Bryant Park's Winter Village by Bank of America has returned to NYC with exciting holiday shops, food, and activities available through March 3rd of 2024. It's 17,000 square foot ice skating rink that's free to use is always the highlight, but its Winter Village and all its holiday spirit is a close second. Um this year, over 180 new and returning kiosks will be there for you to peruse through all at one of the best NYC parks. You'll also be able to cozy up at the lodge, a covered outdoor a press theme area where visitors can grab a festive cocktail, enjoy delicious food, watch the ice skaters, or admire the tree. And yeah, this is not sure where exactly this is, but it's not saying where exactly it's not saying where exactly it's not saying where exactly I'm actually going to yeah, it's not saying where exactly though, man, but anyway, and like I said yeah, I already did that one already. Let's see. What the hell no. All right. Okay. I'm gonna save the rest. I'm gonna save the rest for next time. I'm gonna save the rest for next time, including the Thanksgiving Day parade, which I will try to get to in a future episode. So let me just wrap this up here. This is yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up right now. So here it is right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do, yes, we're gonna wrap this up right here, right now. I want to make sure that I cover the bases. I think I covered the bases of everything. So, all right. So this is all right. So the last segment of the night is string choices on the go, and we're gonna get into it right here, right now. All right. So this is where I actually inform you where you can listen, stream, and watch the episodes and along with everything else in between. So let's do this. All right. Be sure to follow the podcast not only on Facebook, but also on Threads, Instagram, and alongside with my other 3 podcast shows that I do for a weekly basis. I'm just getting back to recording my other 2 podcast separate episodes. Um and of course, and of course, most importantly, of course, you can follow my other 2 podcast shows that I do, which is my sports platform, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the review show that I do, Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, and of course, this podcast right here, Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue podcast. And all that stuff is in the episode description on YouTube, and I will fill you in on where you could go to the link in bio and stuff. So turn on your notifications on Instagram so you can know when I'll be on Instagram live to basically record episodes. And if you have any thoughts on the topics in today's episode or anywhere else whatsoever, you can drop it in the comments whatsoever on YouTube. All right. So all right, there you go right there. So if you go to the link in bio, you're gonna see my link tree. And when you go to my link tree, you're gonna click on there and you're gonna see a whole list of audio streaming platforms where you can listen, stream, and watch these episodes whatsoever. So be sure to actually check out the episodes in case you missed it. So it's Linktree / G Money Stacks 555. And when you go there, you're gonna see a whole list of audio streaming platforms, including visuals, um, included. So starting with Odyssey, we have Audible, Audioburst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Bullhorn FM, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podhound, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Podcast Guru, Podvine, Snipped, Spotify for podcasters, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the number one app for for you to listen to music, radio, and podcasts for free. You don't need you don't need a you don't need a credit card or debit card to download iHeartRadio or any of the apps whatsoever. And of course, be sure to download these apps onto your iPhones, Android phones, iPads, Android tablets, your laptops, which includes Apple, Mac, and Dell laptop models, which includes Windows. All right. And be sure to follow, subscribe on iHeartRadio and every streaming platforms whatsoever. And also be sure to follow three of my podcast shows on iHeartRadio, which includes Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, Sports Edition show, and Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast review show, and Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue podcast. All right. And do the same with YouTube. Make sure you grab the subscribe button on the YouTube channel page, G Money Stacks 555. And also do the same with my other YouTube channels, which is my sports YouTube channel page, Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, and Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast. Make sure you subscribe to those channels as well. Click on the noni bell alongside with alerts so you can be reminded on when each episode recording is going to start, along with the month, the day, the date, and the time on when it's going to be on the air via live stream. Of course, stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes, and of course new episodes, and of course the previous episodes that's been dropped. So if you missed any of the episodes, don't worry. Everything is all there, and I got you covered on the new episodes and stuff like that. So be sure to leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and topics, and tell us how you feel. Tell me how you feel about the topics in today's episode. I will be leaving a question in regards to old school rappers versus new school rappers. All right. And be sure to download your favorite episodes. Not only that, be sure to add the podcast to your playlist alongside with streaming platforms such as Spotify for podcasters. There's also Odyssey. There's Audible, um Castbox FM, there's Deezer, there's Google Podcasts, Moon FM Podcasts, and Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and of course YouTube right here, and all the other streaming platforms where you get your podcast. Make sure you add the podcast to your playlist alongside with your favorite episodes and everything else in between. So there you go right there. And also be sure to listen, stream, watch these episodes, and of course share the episodes, share the videos, tell a friend to another friend, and spread the word. Word of mouth is important. And also share the link tree of share the link that says linktree/G Money Stacks 555 with your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your friends, and the people you are cool with from work and everywhere else in between. So sorry about that, about the loud car. Hold up. Sorry about that, folks. I had to put it on mute because of a loud car that's trying to park and stuff. Anyway, man, that's gonna do it for me, man. I'm your man G Money Stacks, aka the Greginator. Thank you very much for listening to the 303rd episode of my New York Avenue podcast titled Each of Us Love Pretzels, Our Favorite Snack, which is dedicated to National Pretzels Day. All right, so remember, the grind doesn't stop, hard work pays off. New York wasn't built in a day, and of course, if you want something, you have to work hard and earn it. And also, you want to make sure you are confident in what you are creating and what you're putting out to the universe and everything else in between, and also be on your P's and Q's on a consistency basis. Find something that clicks to you, that makes sense, that makes you happy, creatively, mentally, physically, and spiritually, that gets you into your zone alongside with tunnel vision. All right. I'm up out of here, man. Don't let anybody stop you from following your goals and dreams and everything else in between, man. And I will be back in a future episode to actually provide y'all with more fun activities to do for the weekend, including the Thanksgiving Day parade and everything else in between. So I got y'all with that though. All right. So um I'm up out of here, man. Peace and one love. And sorry for putting this on mute because of a loud car that's being parked. Um, and I do appreciate y'all for listening to this. It really means a lot to me that y'all helped me get through 300 episodes already. We're already over 300 episodes. We're like 302. This is 303, and we're gonna do it again and keep going. 304 and 305 and up. All right. So let's keep it pushing and not let anybody stop me from doing what I do best. All right. Peace out. One love. Appreciate y'all. Good night, everybody.